Hello once again, my fellow YouTubers, to the next part of my playthrough of Diablo 3. And we are going to begin with looking at those boots, which gives me 4% movement speed, which I find absolutely perfect, as I hate running around slowly, and I always love to have some movement speed on my boots. And we have a new primary skill here, and it's called Entangling Shot. Imbue an arrow with shadowy energy that deals 75 weapon damage and entangles up to 2 enemies, slowing their movement speed by 60% for 2 seconds. I'm going to stay with the first skill, as the other one is, in my opinion, PvP based, and I'm obviously not going to PvP right now. Obviously not going to PvP at all, probably, because I would most certainly die and lose my character, which would be really sad for me. So let's just keep going into the cathedral. And I'm really going to have to watch myself, because right now I'm not thinking at all that this is hardcore. I'm just going around like normal. I mean like jumping into packs and yeah, just trying to kill them as fast as possible. I'm really going to have to focus on thinking that if I die, I die. I mean, I can't die. I have to. Somehow I really have to realize that I can not die in this game, and it's going to be really hard for me, but I'm going to try for you guys. For you and for me, but mostly for you, because this is not going to be an interesting let's play if I die. So let's see, we got our first defensive skill. Caltrops. What the hell is caltrops? Let's see, lay a trap of caltrops. Ah, caltrops. Looks like spikes or something. Let's see. Lay a trap of caltrops on the ground that activates when an enemy approaches. Once sprung, the caltrops slow the movement of enemies within 12 yards by 60%, blah blah blah. That's boring as well. But, well, now you really get to see that this is a defensive class. I'm more interested in offensive abilities, like, yeah, my first skill, but yeah, we do have a couple of skills that is strictly for survival, like slowing the enemies down and so on, which will be invaluable, or no, it will be valuable in later sections of this game. So today I could talk about my trip to the USA. I traveled there with my family from Sweden, and we stayed there for 5 nights, as I said before. And we stayed in Manhattan because there is obviously a lot to see there. We wanted to see all those skyscrapers, or what you call them, and it was a real nice trip actually. It was a lot to take in. The first day we got there, we really got struck by how many people live in New York City. I mean, the streets were literally crowded by, every inch was full of people. You could barely move. But it was a nice experience. The people there are very friendly. They like to talk to strangers and help you out. So yeah, we went to see Empire State Building. We saw the Freedom Tower, which is the new World Trade Center they are building. They actually, I didn't know this before, but they're going to build 4 World Trade Centers. Since the really bad catastrophe in 2001 September, when they blew up the two twin towers, they have decided to build 4 towers, and I actually liked that a lot, because to me it's like saying to those terrorists that you blew up 2 towers and we built 4 towers, so like fuck you and up yours. That's kind of how I yeah, how I see it. I'm not quite sure if that's how. Why am I lagging so much? Wait a second. There. Yeah. Lag is fixed, and as I was talking about the Twin Towers, I'm not quite sure if their message to the terrorist is what I think it is, but I still think it's a great thing to do, to build that many towers.